students, in present video I am going to explain about 11th problem from consignment topic. I am making this video for degree students. Previous videos links are available in the description box. Let us see the question first. Copy of Mumbai consigned 100 cases of medicine, cost price 7,500 rupees at a pro forma invoice of 25% on sale to his agent Murali of Ranchi. Gopi paid forwarding charges 800 rupees. The goods were to be sold at a 10% above invoice price. Any deficiency in selling price was to be borne by Murali. Murali remitted 4,000 rupees as an advance. He paid 500 rupees for selling expenses. 40 cases were sold at the rate of 120 rupees per case. 30 cases were sold at the rate of 105 rupees per case. 10 cases were sold at the rate of 110 rupees per case. Murali is entitled to a commission of 5.5% on sales. He is required to maintain proportionate security with the consignor for unsold stock. He sent a check for the amount due to Gopi. Prepare consignment account and Murali account in the books of Gopi. This is the question. Let us see the solution for this. Important points of the problem I have written on the board. Gopi and Murali are involved in consignment business. Gopi is living in Mumbai, Murali in Ranchi. So Gopi is sending goods to Murali on consignment basis. So Gopi is consignor, Murali is consignee. Gopi sent 100 cases of medicines. 100 cases medicines cost price is 7,500 and invoice price is 25% profit on sale. In previous problem, invoice price was given as 25% profit on cost. Then how we calculated? Cost price plus 25% on cost price. But here 25% on sale is given. Next, consignor's expenses 800 rupees. Consignor received advance from consignee 4,000 rupees. Advance will be given in the form of a check, DD, cash or bills of exchange. In present problem there is no information. So my assumption is advance is receiving through a check. Then sales amount should be 10% above invoice price. So this is the agreement between consignor and consignee. Then regarding sales he is giving another point. Any deficiency in selling price is to be paid by Murali. While doing the problem, I will explain about this point. Murali's expenditure 500 rupees, selling expenditure. Sales are 40 cases are sold at the rate of 120 rupees each. 30 cases are sold at the rate of 105 rupees each. 10 cases are sold at the rate of 110 rupees each. So 40 plus 30 plus 10, 80 cases. Consignor sent 100 cases. So unsold stock is 20 cases. Consignee's commission is 5.5% on sale. And one more new point is Murali should maintain proportionate security with the consignor for unsold stock. So this point also while doing the problem I will explain. So what he is asking us to prepare? In consignor's books, in Gopi books, he is asking us to prepare consignment account and Murali account. So this is the question. Let us see the solution for this. In Gopi's ledger, we have to prepare two accounts now. Ranchi consignment account, Murali account. So consignee is living in Ranchi. Therefore, to consignment account, we have to add this consignee's area's name. Heading is ledger of Gopi, consignor. So consignment account we prepare to know the profit or loss in consignment business. So consignment account is a nominal account. Therefore, debit side expenses and losses of consignment business, credit side incomes and gains of consignment business we should show. Consignor prepares Murali account, consignee's account to know the due amount from Murali. So Murali account is a personal account. See, first what happened? Gopi is sending 100 cases of medicines to consignee on consignment basis. Entry is Ranchi consignment account data to goods sent on consignment account. In previous problems, I explained how this entry comes. So Ranchi consignment account is debited in the entry now. Therefore, debit side we should post this entry. To credit account name, goods sent on consignment account. When cost price, invoice price both are given, invoice price you have to show here now. Invoice price we have to calculate. Cost price is 7,500 and invoice price is 25% on sale. Then how to do this? You have to assume cost price as 75%, invoice price as 100%. So loading is 25% now. Invoice price is 25% extra. If invoice price is 100%, then cost price will be 100% minus that extra 25% is equal to 75% only. So 75% value we know 7,500. Based on that 100% value invoice price we can calculate. In inner column I am showing the calculation. If 75% is 7,500, 100% invoice price is how much? So 7,500 divided by 75 into 100 we should do. 7,500 divided by 75 into 100. If you do this, 10,000 comes. Put this in brackets. So total goods invoice price is 10,000 rupees. Next, to send these goods, consignor incurred 800 rupees expenditure. This is nominal account. So expenses debit side we should write. For consignor's expenses, you have to write to bank account. Means my assumption is consignor paid this amount through a check. Entry, Ranchi consignment account at a bank account. Bank account we are not preparing. So no need to show second time posting. Next, consignor received advance from consignee. Our assumption is through a check this advance is coming. So two accounts are there. Bank account, Murali account. Both are personal accounts. Bank, actually speaking, one bank name we write now, SBI account. With the firm name, if you open any account, that is personal account. Murali account is also a personal account. Personal account rule, debit the receiver, credit the giver. So Murali is depositing a advance in our account. Means bank is a receiver, debit bank account. Murali is a giver, no? Credit Murali account. So final entry is bank account data to Murali account. In entry, consignment word is not there. Therefore, this advance entry we should not show in consignment account. We are preparing Murali account now. In this account, we have to post this entry. In journal entry, Murali account is created. Therefore, credit side we should post. Debit account name. By bank account. Advance amount 4,000 rupees. Next. Murali, to sell these goods, he incurred 500 rupees expenditure. Consignee's expenditure also, debit side we should show. This is consignee's expenditure now. Therefore, write down his name. To Murali account. So, what is the journal entry? Ranchi consignment account data to Murali account. So, in consignment account debit side, in Murali account credit side. Debit account name. By Ranchi consignment account. 500 rupees. Next, sales. For consignment business, sale is income. Credit side we should write. Who sold these goods? Murali. Write down his name. Murali account. 40 cases are sold at the rate of 120 rupees each. 30 cases are sold at the rate of 105 rupees each. 10 cases are sold at the rate of 120 rupees each. 40 into 120, 4,800. 30 into 105, 3,150. 10 into 110, 1,100. 3 amounts total in outer column, 9,050. Total sales amount is 9,050. Entry is Murali account data to Ranchi consignment account. In Murali account debit side we should post to Ranchi consignment account. Next come to commission. Commission is 5.5% on sale. And related with the commission, there is one extra point. Any deficiency in sale price, Murali should pay. So let us see how to calculate commission. First working notes is commission calculation. On total sales 5.5% now. Total sales amount we have calculated here 9,050 into 5.5. See, 1.5% means we can take it as 5.5 divided by 100. 1 by 2 is given now here. Therefore, I have taken 0.5. Suppose 1 by 3 is given. Then how much we should take? Therefore, you should know the actual procedure of doing this. 1 by 2%. No? 5 2s are 10. 10 plus 1, 11. 11 by 2. Percent means what? Divided by 100. Divided by 100 is there. Means divided by 100 by 1. No? So, 11 by 2 I am taking here into 100 by 1. How we have to write? 1 by 100. One numerator, one denominator, we should cancel. 90, 50 is numerator. So, 90, 50, 2 we can cancel. 1950, 100 we can cancel. 11 and 2 we can cancel. Or 11 and 100 we can cancel. 0, 0. 905 into 11 divided by 2 into 10. 20. 905 into 11, 9,955. This we have to do. 497.75 comes. So 498 I am taking. Round figure is equal to 498. From this 498, deficiency you have to deduct. Deficiency means sale price should be 10% above invoice price. So invoice price of one case is how much? We know 100 cases invoice price 10,000 rupees. So one case invoice price is 10,000 divided by 100 cases is equal to 100 rupees. So invoice price is 100 rupees. Then sales price should be 10% on 100 rupees means 10 rupees. So 10 rupees plus 100 is equal to 110 rupees. So sale price should be 110 rupees. So at a 110, consignee is supposed to sell one case. Observe, 40 cases are sold at 120. Means 120 sale price is above this 110, no? Above 10% of invoice price, no? So no problem. 30 cases were sold at 105. So consignee should sell at minimum 110 rupees each, but he sold at 105 only. Here there is a deficiency. So 110 rupees minus 105 rupees, 5 rupees is the deficiency. If there is any deficiency in sale, that should be paid by consignee only. 10 cases are sold at 110. So sale price should be 110 and consignee sold for 110 rupees only. There is no deficiency here. So on 40 cases, on 10 cases, there is no deficiency. But in case of this 30 cases, there is a deficiency of 5 rupees per case. So this deficiency Murali should bear, no? Therefore, the deficiency amount you have to subtract from this 498. On one case, deficiency is 5 rupees. On 30 cases, 30 into 5, 150 rupees. Consignee should bear this loss. Then the remaining amount, 348 rupees, is the final commission to consignee. So commission for consignment business, that is expenditure. Expenditure means in consignment account debit side we have to show now. Commission amount is 348 rupees. For commission also, write down consignee's name, Murali account. So entry is Ranchi consignment account data to Murali account. In consignment account debit side, in Murali account credit side we should post by Ranchi consignment account 348. So everything we have recorded in consignment account. Finally, we have to calculate the unsold stock. 100 cases were sent by consignor, 80 cases were sold by consignee, so 20 cases are unsold. This 20 cases value we have to calculate now. Second working notes, unsold stock value calculation. See, invoice price is given in the question now. Therefore, unsold stock should be calculated as per invoice price. So, invoice price of unsold stock. 100 cases, invoice price is 10,000 rupees. So, one case invoice price is 10,000 rupees divided by 100 cases is equal to 100 rupees now. So, 20 cases invoice price is 20 cases into 100 rupees. One case invoice price is equal to 2,000 rupees. To this, proportionate direct expenses of consignor and consignee we should add now. Consignor expenses 800 rupees. Consignor expenses always direct only, means we should consider here 800 rupees spent on total cases, 100 cases. So we are calculating unsold stock value. Therefore, 20 cases related expenditure only we should consider here. So question is, if 100 cases expenditure is 800, 20 cases expenditure is how much? So 800 divided by 100 into 20 is equal to 160 rupees. Similarly, proportionate direct expenses of consignee, morally. Selling expenditure 500. Selling expenditure is indirect expenditure because on same goods again and again consignee incurs this expenditure. So indirect expenditure we should not consider here. So consignee direct expenditure is nil. Total 2160. Unsold stock in consignment account credit side we should write now 2160. For that in particulars column write down by consignment stock account. Means unsold stock entry is consignment stock account data to Ranchi consignment account. Next come to loading adjustment. See, goods sent on consignment. 100 cases, cost price is 7,500. Actually speaking, we should write 7,500 here. Correct value. Then only correct profit comes. But we have written 10,000 rupees. Wrong amount. So how much extra we wrote? 10,000 minus 7,500, 2,500 extra we wrote. That 2,500 is known as loading. This loading we should cancel. So debit side 2,500 if you want to cancel, you have to write on credit side. What to write for that? Reverse entry. What is the entry for this 10,000? Ranchi consignment account data to goods sent on consignment account. Now what is the reverse entry for this? Goods sent on consignment account data to Ranchi consignment account. So in consignment account credit side we should post by goods sent on consignment account. Here show the calculation. Total goods invoice price is 10,000 minus total goods cost price is 7,500. So loading is 2,500. Similarly, observe this unsold stock calculation. By considering invoice price we have calculated. Means this is also not the correct amount. Here also loading is there. So credit side loading if you want to cancel, debit side we should write. So debit side, what to write for unsold stock loading? To consignment stock reserve account. Unsold stock loading we are calculating now. Therefore, unsold stock invoice price we should take. Unsold stock 20 cases. One case invoice price is 100 rupees. So unsold stock invoice price is 2,000 rupees minus cost price of unsold stock. 20 cases into one case cost price is how much? 100 cases cost price is 7,500 given in the question only. So one case cost price 7,500 divided by 100 is equal to 75 rupees now. 20 cases into 75 rupees, 1500. Difference in outer column, 500 rupees. So loading in unsold stock is 500 rupees. If you write here, then there is a 500 in 2,160, 500. Both will get cancelled. Then here, cost price of unsold stock will be there. So everything we have written in consignment account. Finally, we have to find out the profit or loss in consignment business. So observe, credit side total is more than debit side total. In rough notes, these two sides totals we should calculate. Credit amounts total is 13,710. Debit amounts total 12,148. Difference 1,562. This is profit. Because credit side we wrote incomes, debit side expenditure. Income is more than expenditure. So this profit, debit side we should show. Because debit side total is less. And transfer this amount to profit and loss account. So write down to profit and loss account. Means, what is the journal entry for profit? Ranchi consignment account data to profit and loss account. Finally, two sides put the highest total, 13,710. Consignment account is completed. Come to consignees account. There is one new point. See, Murali should maintain proportionate security with the consignor for unsold stock. What is the meaning of this? First time, Murali has given some security to us. 4,000 rupees. Advance means what? Consignor's goods are with the consignee. If consignor requires any security, then he may demand advance from Murali. So security means advance. And with the consignee, there is some unsold stock, no? So for that unsold stock also, consignee has to give some security to consignor. This is the agreement between consignor and consignee. Thus, for unsold stock also, consignee has to pay the advance to consignor. Total goods sent 100 cases, no? On 100 cases, how much advance consignee is paying? 4,000 rupees. Then, on 20 cases, how much advance he should pay? This is the question. 4,000 rupees divided by 100 into 20 is equal to 800 rupees. So consignee has to pay 800 rupees advance again for this unsold stock. See the consignee's account. 9,050 is debited because this is our sale money. So we are in consignor's books, no? Think from consignor's point of view. To consignor, Murali has to pay 9,050. Similarly, 800 also Murali should pay to us. Therefore, this 800 we have to show here. And final payment also he has to make. In that final payment, 800 also we are including. And this 800 in future, when consignee sells these 20 unsold cases, then from that sales amount he deducts this 800 rupees now. Remaining amount only he sends to us. Means this 800 is a balance. So for this 800, you should write to balance carried down. So consignee account is showing a balance of 800 rupees. Which side I wrote this? Debit side. Means what? Credit amounts total is more than debit amounts total. That is why balance carried down is appearing on debit side. So if credit amounts total is more, then the meaning is Murali is a creditor for this 800 rupees. Because our goods are with him, he has not sold these goods yet, but he has given advance to us. So for this 800 rupees, now we are liable to Murali now. So without receiving sale proceeds, we have taken advance from him, 800 rupees. In future, Murali is going to deduct that 800 from 20 cases sale proceeds now. Thus, consignor is liable to consignee for this 800 rupees advance. That is why for this 800, I have written balance carried down. Next come to final settlement. So debit amount total minus credit amount total. This amount consignee should pay to us. So consignee has to pay 9,050, 800 rupees advance on unsold stock. Total 9,850 rupees consignee has to pay. From this, he deducts advance because on 100 goods already he paid advance, no? 4,000. That amount he deducts. His expenses 500 he deducts. His commission 348 he deducts. Remaining amount consignee paid to us. How? In question clearly as given, consignee settled his account through a check. Therefore, for that remaining amount we have to write bank. So let us calculate the remaining amount in working notes. Debit total 9,850 minus credit total 4,848. Difference is 5,002 rupees. This amount credit side we should write. This is the final due from consignee. This amount is paid in the form of a check. Therefore, for this write down bank account. Generally, when you prepare account, everything we record, finally we calculate balance carried out. But in this problem, first we wrote balance carried out 800. Then finally, for this answer we wrote back. So this is the balancing figure, not this one. Now credit side also write down the total 9,850. Consignee account is not yet closed. There is some balance, credit balance 800. We are liable to consignee for 800. So next time with this 800 we have to continue this Murali account. Therefore bring this balance to opposite side. By balance brought down 800 rupees. With this present problem is completed. Hope this video is helpful to you. Thank you.